A quick video of the split P soup concession. This is the service window side. The split P sign. You have your hinge open canopy under which customers will seek shelter. Got your tilt open windows. The door is open at the moment. You have your cool front windows in this one. Of course, what matters the most, your flag holder. You have your front sign, the split P. This is bumped out all the way out to the hitch. It has this style hitch. In order to move that around, you could set it on a spackle bucket lid and shove it around, or put it on one of the furniture dollies, but we don't like a wheel on the front because you can go rolling down the road. Over here on the front, you have a little sliding door. That's so you can hook up your refrigerator from behind. Over here, this conduit is to pass your gas line in under the fridge so that you can feed your fridge. Here you have a slide open door. You can see we have a propane bottle connected. We've been running it. And you see that line says water tanks here. Don't put a screw there, because that's where water tanks are. So this will actually hold two propane tanks, one over top of the other one. One will likely, like this hose, will run your hot water heater. The other bottle can run your fridge. And this little sliding door can go right back in. Trying to get that going. And when we slide it in, we end up with this. Just a nice little sheltered sliding door. This here is a vent to allow any air from the propane compartment out. The floor under the propane is screened, and it's complete air all the way up throughout there. Here you have a valve that will start pouring as soon as your water tanks are full. This is the overflow. It also allows some air back into the system. On this one we have the 3 windows on the side. Get a quick view best we can. What's your first name?
Stan.
This is Stan. He's going to be taking this to Denver, Colorado for Darcy, right, Stan?
Yep.
Going to take good care of this. So this is the soup kitchen concession. I'm going to take you inside real quick for a quick view. On your canopy, you have pins here, and you have this little latch that holds the bar in. So when you move that, you can just pull that, and this little pin will come out, and the whole thing will lower. And this little latch just keeps it from blowing open. These windows slide open so that you can look in. We'll go ahead and look in. This is from the customer's perspective. There's Joey. Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
Say hello to the world.
What's going on, world?
What about it? Boston Concession, right?
All day long.
What do you think of Darcy's concession?
Badass concession.
It is a badass concession. There is the double light and fan unit. The fan runs consistently while the unit is running and just moves gentle air. You have your hand wash sink over here. Up underneath you have all your valves and plumbing. We'll go in and get a look at that. This area here is where she does the soup. It's got a little slide out. Okay, let's go take a look inside. So we're going to have a floor installed when it gets there. This is the trash area, this little trash can area. This is where your soup containers will go, down in here, and then this, like I was saying, will pull out, and that way when you're wiping the upper counter, you're not getting stuff down and onto that. This surface floor slides out and off to clean. Underneath it is stainless steel. This little area here lifts out so you can get into the storage below. Try and get a better view of that. That whole panel slides up. You have about a foot under there. Behind the doors here you have all kinds of stuff going on. There is an outlet up underneath, and you will pass your wires right up and over into the soup area. So you'll pass wires up through the corner and in. So underneath here, those little panels slide open. That's under where the fridge will go. That area is for car batteries, tools, things of that nature. You have a plug under there to plug the fridge into. You have this little port. This little port here is for feeding the gas line into the back of the fridge, and that will slide open to get to the back of the fridge. Plenty of space right and left. Quick view. How wicked cool is that? You can check out your American flag all day long while you're checking out your unit. Very retro looking with the light bulbs. Got your corner sink. That stays open all of the time. This is a port for dropping electric wires down under these panels. You have a bar in which you plug everything in. I'll show you outside how we get the wires in externally. You have those 3 windows. This is your heat unit. Under here are batteries. Typical big batteries. There are some in it now. Here's your gas line, which stays there. These are your water feeds, which come over and feed all the water lines. These valves here open to feed the sink from above. So we have these little guys that thread in and drop down into each sink to fill each of the sinks up. This has the enhanced sinks. So, give you a better view from here. So you have 1, 2, 3 overhead sink valves to fill the sinks. You have hot and cold right here. In fact, it even says hot and cold right at the switch. You have your settings for your gas here. You have a on and off switch. Trying to find it right there. So it's a really nice little unit. You have your little heat deflector here. Got some conduit up. We have some wiring in advance here for putting turn signals up in the rear windows. We were unable to achieve that here. We're going to have somebody local do that. So you have sliding panels here and up there. The water tanks are all set up in here. Let's shut the door and get a look. Come on. So this little port, you would unscrew and you will pass your electrical cord into the little compartment that way. When you're all done, you'll put a cap on that doesn't have a hole. But this way you can throw your wire in and then seal it up tight, and you don't have all the cold air coming in. This is your filler valve. You'll hook your hose to that. We will send that little fitting along. I'm glad I just noticed that. Send that little fitting along that hooks your hose on, and when you open this up, that's going to allow the water to fill your water tank. When your tank is full, the water will spill out of that front area onto the ground, and you'll know it's full and you'll shut it off. You have some tail lights here. They're going to need some work locally because we're running out of time. And most importantly, you have your BostonConcession.com. BostonConcession.com up above the door. You have your key door here. We do not put handles on the doors. We just like it better that way as a safety concern. You can add one if you like. It's unnecessary. You will step up and in on this little area in the back. You can clean your feet before you go in of any ice and whatnot. This is the Split P concession. So she's leaving in just a few minutes, and we're just taking a last-minute video. Okay, we're going to pack her up now and send her off to Denver. Bye for now, Larry from Boston Concession. And once again, this is the Split P concession. Thanks for patronizing.